artifact speech. Alright, so about 200 trillion messages are received in America every single day, which is more than an entire year's worth of regular mail. Most people own smartphones. I have a smartphone. I'm pretty sure everybody in here, if not everybody, almost everybody, has a smartphone. Smartphones are very useful tools because they help us communicate with each other, whether it's through a phone call, a text message. And although sometimes they're seen as a distraction, with the right use, they can be a great tool. So first we'll talk about smartphones and why they're considered a great tool, what makes them a great tool, and then why I identify with the smartphone culture. Smartphones are a great tool to communicate with each other. Also, its access to internet makes it a really good tool. You might think that texting is the number one use for phones, but that's actually the number 2 use for phones. Thanks to the web access on internet, thanks to the web access on phones, phones are really great because they help us communicate with each other through apps like Facebook, Twitter. Also being able to search things on Google whenever you want. Alright, so I talked about smartphones and what makes them a great tool. So now I'll talk about how I identify with the smartphone culture. So this is my phone. I had it for about a year and a half. And I identify with the smartphone culture because I have my phone, carry it with me most of the time, and I use it on a daily basis. My phone has helped me communicate with people through either phone calls, messages, Facebook. They can be a distraction during class sometimes, but if you're smart about it and you use it in the right way, it can be a great tool. Having access to internet helps a lot. Using maybe Google Maps if you need it, or apps like Facebook, Twitter, or even for like your bank account. It's like having a computer with you because you have access to internet whenever you want. You can easily check your grades, emails, bank accounts, your schedules, or anything you want. Sometimes we don't have like time to like actually drive all over to the bank, make a line, and go through all that trouble. You can easily just download an app and pay off your credit cards. About a year ago or so, I had a meeting at work, and I went over to the parking lot, and my car wouldn't start. The battery was dead. So I got my phone. Luckily, I had it with me, and I just made a phone call. In about 10-15 minutes, a friend came over, and I was able to get to work in time. Alright, so I talked about the smartphone culture. What makes a phone a great tool? It's access to internet, apps like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google Maps, or for bank accounts or stuff. And then I talked about why I identify with the smartphone culture. It's helped me out a lot. So phones are a great tool. It all depends on the person and the use you give to them. So to finish off, I'll just give a few facts. The average number of text messages sent a month for a teenager American is about 3,500. And according to sonolex.com, there's currently 4 billion active phones right now, and in about 3 years, it'll be 8 billion.